So, welcome to the online class, online healing class, present memory online healing class. Welcome. I'm very happy that you're here with us today, that we take time to take a bit of distance of the world, to sink deeper into our consciousness, and to enter into the love that is always present with us, and the peace that is beyond understanding, but always with us. So the way we get there is always different. So you never know how to get there. But so one way can be that you start to relax and to breathe a little bit, a couple of deep breaths. Okay, I'm happy I can put everything down from today, what just happened or what happened yesterday or 2 weeks ago or what I just read in the newspaper. I leave it all behind. And so another sigh, like, okay, I come in contact now. I have an opportunity to become aware of the say the reality of who I am, and not seeing myself or identify myself as a body, but immediately go beyond that in the recognition that you are consciousness. And so if we relax deep enough, if you might want to close your eyes, it helps too. Joe says just sometimes there will be like a bit of text, and I and my Father are one, something that Jesus shared with you, some line that is so close to your heart that you want to repeat it over and over. God is my refuge and security, we said the other day, or I rest in God, or God is with me, I am safe, or love created me like itself. And there's so much that you want to imbue your mind with right now, just to come into the recognition of, yes, I'm actually coming in touch with the kingdom inside, instead of the craziness outside of myself, of what appears to be outside of myself. I can put down every idea I have about sickness, about fear, about what is totally frightening me, what is this, what every confusion that you have, all the doubt that you have. So you put it right in front of you so that it can be taken from you. You know, you don't need it in this half hour that we are together. We can do without pretty good. You know, it's really good to not have that in your mind. So for a moment, just be quiet. Let all the thoughts that you have come up, but don't don't participate in them. Don't engage in them. And just let them be as they are, just like your emotions that suddenly might come up, or that you feel like, oh my God, I'm so this and that. That's okay. You know, it's okay to feel that, but at the same time, you're not engaging in it or following your mind in what the reason for it is or what is occurring. Like your whole intellectual system can go to sleep right now. You will not need it. So maybe another deep breath to relax your shoulders even deeper, or to relax your whole system, you know, because that's important. Like this system is so say engaged, so much under pressure because of your ideas, that there's literally like it has a really hard time with all this stress or unrest or all of that. And so just relax with me. Know that you are safe. Know that you're in good hands. Like you're in such good hands. If you know how much help there's available for you, you would not doubt one instant about what is given you in this present moment to relax completely in the arms of God. Like love is literally pouring down on you if you allow that to occur to you. but know it is there. Know it is always present with you, and know that nothing can threaten you or forsake you. You know, like I'm always with you. I will never forsake you. I will never leave you comfortless. Yeah, that's great. That's better. That's great. See, you feel the expansion already going on. Like you feel the expansion in your mind. Suddenly there's space for other ideas. Luckily, you're in a state of that you can change your mind about yourself. And you do that not consciously, like, okay, now I'm going to think different about it. No, it is more like you allow some spaciousness to enter into your thoughts, into your mind and into your heart. So you open up, maybe you want to stretch your arms a little. Like, oh, that feels good. Oh my God. Yeah. Spaciousness. So yeah, that feels already a lot better. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Can you feel the relaxation that is going on and actually the anticipation of what is coming? You know, that is so great. Like you want to be wide open to receive what is being given in this moment and what is actually occurring, being present in this moment. You know, like everything is happening right now. What happened before is over. What happened before is over, and what has not or what has not happened is not here. So in this present moment, you have all the opportunity to be completely present here now, and that is so exciting. That is such an adventure, because you don't know what it's going to bring. You know, you don't know what it's going to give you, but it will surely be a recognition of something that is so familiar to you and so close, like closer than your breath. And your breath appears to be so close to you already. So imagine. Wow. So today I'm going to read a bit of one lesson of A Course in Miracles, which is the I lose the world from all I thought it was. Like I love that lesson because I got to that because of this. Like this is really a time where we reconsider our place in this world. Like, what do you expect from this world? Like, do you think there will be? You think this is a place where there's no disappointment? If you like, if you desire something of this world, how is that working for you right now? You know, because like everything is canceled, or you cannot go anywhere, or you have no, say, not the escapes that you have normally. But see, at the same time, so they don't give you any certainty. And but going within and staying with that for a moment and reconsidering, like, what am I doing in my life? Is it necessary that I keep running or keep achieving my goals in this world, or is it okay for me now to finally give some relaxation also in that, to just loosen the the connections for a moment and deeply rest in God and see what that does with me and see what the actual will of God for me is. You know, so this is the process that we're in. You know, that's the opportunity right now. Whether no matter what you're doing, like, what am I striving for? What is it actually that I'm looking for? If everything is given to me, what am I supposed to do here? So I might want to lose some ideas I hold about this world, you know, and that's where I want to read that a bit of that lesson to you, because it's a great lesson, and it will help you undo ideas you hold about the world still. Okay, I lose the world from all I thought it was. What keeps the world in change but your beliefs? And what can save the world except yourself with capital S? Belief is powerful indeed. The thoughts you hold are mighty, and delusions are as strong in their effects as is the truth. A madman thinks the world he sees is real and does not doubt it, nor can he be swayed by questioning his thoughts' effects. It is but when their source is raised to question that the hope of freedom comes to him at last. Yet is salvation easily achieved, for anyone is free to change his mind, and all his thoughts change with it. Now the source of thought has shifted. For to change your mind means you have changed the source of all ideas you think or ever thought or yet will think. You free the past from what you thought before. You free the future from all ancient thoughts of seeking what you do not want to find. So the present now remains the only time. Here in the present is the world set free. For as you let the past be lifted and release the future from your ancient fears, you find escape and give it to the world. You have enslaved the world with all your fears, your doubts and miseries, your pains and tears, and all your sorrows press on it, and keep the world a prisoner to your beliefs. Death strikes it everywhere because you hold the bitter thoughts of death within your mind. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So I can lose this world from all I thought that it was. I definitely have ideas about it, about sickness and about death, so it strikes everywhere. It appears to strike everywhere. This is an idea I hold in my mind. So, and the question then is, how long do I want to do that, basically? Like, am I willing to change my mind right now to, at least for this present moment, to leave these thoughts behind and allow myself to have a whole new experience of who I really am, instead of all the chaos that appears to be outside of me. So that is the great thing about this lesson. It's like an opportunity, an invitation to see that that you can see it this in a whole different light. That this what you see is connected to the ideas that you hold in your mind and treasure still. So here's the opportunity in this present moment. We just left behind all these ideas, like the past thoughts that we just had, and the stress that appears to be in our body, or the stiffness in your neck, or whatever it is for you. This like it will manifest itself in a certain way, but see that the only healing that takes place is then to let go of that strain, of that anxiety, of that tension, just for the moment, just to allow yourself to go into your kingdom, where you are in an experience of oneness and of peace. And that is with a bit of help from one another, and a bit of help from, it's like remembering together by joining in the present moment together is totally helpful, because you're literally freeing the world of your ideas. It's like, oh God, I can't believe what the possibility, like literally in this, I am the light of the world, by letting all the limitations that I force on the world that I see, let them go for just a moment in this present moment with one another, So that's a great opportunity to let that occur. So in that sense, there's no better way to spend your time, right now. You can literally do something for yourself to literally change the world that you see, by letting all the limitations, all the limitations be gone for just a moment. to loosen your grip that you hold about on your own ideas. So yeah, breathe if you need to. Or sigh if you need to, cry if you need to, or laugh if you need to, because it's hilarious what we're trying to do, and we take it very serious for a moment because we're in deep trouble, So then the prayers will be really heartfelt in that sense, but and at the same time, it is really funny what's occurring, like in your mind, to see that you have a different choice and see the crazy beliefs that you had before. So it's like you literally will have to laugh them away, because it's like you cannot take them seriously. Look at what you're thinking, and how holy your thoughts are to you. That's not necessary at all. So by letting them go, you have the possibility to sink deeper into your consciousness and have an experience of presence, of hearing the still small voice. It's not that we try to establish an incredible like accomplishment or something. No, this is literally about letting go of all the things that you thought were true, or the really all the thoughts that you keep the world in change with. So it's like, yeah, let it go, let it go. You don't need it right now. You really don't need it. And if you allow that change to occur to you for just that second or just that moment, even if you feel a little relief or a little glimpse, you already feel a lot lighter and better. You feel like, oh my God, that's so easy. I can't believe that this is happening to me. But I love more of that. And why would I want to hold on to ideas that are actually hurting me? Why would I want to do that? Like, I really need new ideas about myself, because I've been punishing myself, I've been judging myself, and I've been, exhausting myself. So here, in this present moment, you can let go of all of that for just a second, for just a moment, and relax deeper into your true nature. See, and then the rejuvenation takes place, or regeneration, however you want to call it, will come to you automatically. It's like, oh, yeah, this is exactly what I need. Oh my God, now I feel how tired I am. Whoa, I can't believe it. There's some recharge, there's some light here going into my mind. Literally, God is giving you everything in this present moment. Like, it's not taking anything away from you. No, it's giving you, it's loading you up with love energy. It loads you up with energy, with creative energy. And not in the way that you think it does, but in a whole different way. Like, it's literally the well inside of you suddenly starts to stream. It was dry for just a moment, and now it starts to boil up, So that is totally lovely. See if there's another paragraph that I would love to share. Okay, so here we are. Release the world. Your real creations wait for this release to give you fatherhood, not illusions, but as God in truth. God shares his fatherhood with you who are his son, for he makes no distinctions in what is himself and what is still himself. What he creates is not apart from him, and nowhere does the Father end and the Son begin as something separate from him. There is no world because it is a thought apart from God, and made to separate the Father and the Son and break away a part of God himself and thus destroy his wholeness. Can a world which comes from this idea be real? Can it be anywhere? Deny illusions, but accept the truth. Deny you are a shadow briefly laid upon a dying world. Release your mind and you will look upon a world released. To Today our purpose is to free the world from all the idle thoughts we ever held about it, and about all living things we see upon it. They cannot be there, no more can we, for we are in the home our Father sets for us along with them, and we who are as He created us would lose the world this day from every one of our illusions, that we may be free. So yeah, release your mind and you will look upon a world released. So deny that you are a shadow briefly laid upon a dying world. See, and that is like another definition of the world is then that's the place where you can check the way all the different ways to the appearance of death, you know. So there's so many varieties of how you can die. It's unbelievable, and we're still trying to find new ways to die. And so this is not you. This is not happening to you. This has nothing to do with your reality. So you deny that illusion. In a sense, you deny that illusion. Like it will not happen to you. It will not happen to you in that way, because literally everything that has to do with death and with illness is a perception, is your perception of it, and it has nothing to do with the real occurrence that is taking place. So, and I love that, because it is not of my concern what is happening. It is only for me to remember my true nature, my true reality, you know, and see that, okay, where if I'm not a body, and I am free to be as I am and as I always will be, then that cannot touch me. It will not touch me. Like there literally, like it said before too, there's no difference between what is the Father and what is still the Father. So your true nature, your I am, is what the Father is. You know, so there cannot be anything like death and sickness taking place. So it's just an extension of perfection and of the love that you are. So I lose the world from all I thought it was, and choose my own reality instead, and not my own illusory reality that I made up. No, this is the reality that I'm starting to feel, that where I catch glimpses from of the real nature of the being that I am. It like is an extension of my Father. Literally, this is my way to come home to my Father. You know, and that is, yeah, I always use then the Course in Miracles and Joel and whatever I can find that is speaking from Christ's mind, and I love to extend that. So that's why I use say both the books, because they are integrated in me as I speak from my Christ mind. You know, this is yes, you are the bridge between all of that when you come in touch with who you really are. So I would love to use some of the Art of Meditation from Joel, and I've been reading it a lot because of the recordings that I made for it. I love to read Joel, so that's why I did that. So now, let's see if I can find it like that. Yeah. And Joel said to me today in one of his talks that I posted too was there's one chapter that we have to read, a part of it. Let me see where it is. Ye are the temple. It's part 2. Ye are the temple. I love that idea. So let's see if I can find it. That's still part 1. Sorry that I have to look for this, but it's better that I find it. Okay, part 2, the meditation experience. For God so loved the world. Ye are the temple. There you go. Let us not be deceived by appearances, not even by good appearances. Let us not call one person strong and another one beautiful. We must look behind the appearance to the invisible life, which makes all this beauty of form possible. Then we can enjoy every aspect of creation, every appearance, whether it is the human body, an animal species, or a plant. These are forms of life, but if we do not recognize that life which vitalizes these forms, they may appear as either good or bad, young or old, sick or well, rich or poor. A limited human sense of life relies on shifting values and investive forms life assumes, with power for good or evil. A spiritual sense of life, however, enjoys the form while recognizing the infinite invisible as the essence of that form. You see, and that is like you see in everything the spark of life that is in it, and that is the true essence. You can see that reflected when you are in contact with it yourself. If we take our eyes away from the form long enough to look behind it into the invisible and see God as the principle of all life, we shall understand the difference between material living and spiritual living. The truth entertained in our consciousness is the law of life, of harmony and of resurrection unto our body. Huh. Wow. So I am being. My being is not dependent upon body. My body is dependent on my being. And I, that I am, governs my body. My body has no will of its own, no intelligence of its own, no action of its own. My body responds to me. It is governed by me. My body is the image and likeness of me. My body is the manifestation of me, the I that I am. There is a spirit in me, the breath of the Almighty giveth me life. The activity of God in me governs my bodily functions, organs, and muscles. An invisible spirit acts upon every organ and function of my body to maintain it and sustain it unto eternity. Nothing from without to defile or make a lie can enter this temple of the living God. Whatever is of God, God will maintain and sustain. Whatever is a mortal concept of my body may pass from sight, but the truth about my body will live forever because my body is the temple of the living God. Wow, that's so cool. See, that has a lot of light for me when I read that. Like, that has a lot of light in it for me. Like, something is resonating when I read that. And is that happening to you too? It's like it is beautiful because it actually says, this is not my temple. Like, no, my body is my temple, and that is not this thing. So it is bigger. Like, it is part of my being. And I love that idea, how subtle Joel can express that. So what is of God will be maintained by God. So if I lose my ideas about what my body is, about what this world is, then what is real about me and about what I see will come to me too. And I'm able to see the perfection of that, and also the sustainability of it. That what is real about it and will extend it forever. So that is the beauty in both of the pieces that were given us today. So I have to lose all my ideas about what everything is. I have to lose all the ideas that I hold about the world, because these ideas keep them in change, and then I miss what is real about it. It can show me the life that is being presented in it. So that is the opportunity. That is the opportunity in the gentle invitation by Jesus and Joel. So I love that. So thank you so much for listening and getting into that, with me, taking time to really let this enter in. That's really wonderful. So to have a little meditation too tonight, I would love to read one of the miracle prayers. And we will be still for a moment after that. And maybe I repeat the title of the prayer, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so this one is perfectly suited, of course. It's always the same. I love that. Okay, so here's our meditation miracle prayer. If I am bound, my Father is not free. If I am bound, my Father is not free. If I accept that I am prisoner within a body, in a world in which all things that seem to live appear to die, then is my Father prisoner with me. And this do I believe. When I maintain the laws the world obeys, must I obey. The frailties and the sins which I perceive are real and cannot be escaped. If I am bound in any way, I do not know my Father, nor myself, and I am lost to all reality. For truth is free, and what is bound is not part of truth. Father, I ask for nothing but the truth. I have had many foolish thoughts about myself and my creation, and have brought a dream of fear into my mind. Today I would not dream. I choose the way to you instead of madness and instead of fear. For truth is safe and only love is sure. If I am bound, my Father is not free. Father, I ask for nothing but the truth. I've had many foolish thoughts about myself and my creation, and I have brought a dream of fear into my mind. Today I would not dream. I choose the way to you instead of madness and instead of fear. For truth is safe and only love is sure. Truth is safe and love is sure. So now we have time to relax even deeper, just to go into a little meditation. It won't take too long, but it is an opportunity to sink deeper into your consciousness. So maybe you want to close your eyes, just like I started to do already. Maybe sigh one more time. And then be conscious of what is being given in this present moment. Only love is sure. Only truth is sure. Only love is sure. Wow, thank you. So before you start doing something else, or before you start doing something, just do nothing. Just for a moment, do nothing, and stay in this energy for just a second. Stay in this energy. Relax deeper into it if you can. But say, be gentle with yourself and allow yourself the space of this silence that is given. All right, well, I hope to see you soon, and thank you so much for joining in this online class. Thank you so much.